the moment you have been waiting for. It's showtime! Fresh from his world tour, where he played shows to packed audiences in places like Las Vegas, Sydney Opera House, and the Spalding Library. The Laughter Tour continues with you here today at the O2. I mean the Ditton Community Centre. All the way from the 1970s, the man with more jokes than a box full of Christmas crackers. Ladies and gentlemen, please go wild and crazy and laugh a lot at the legend that is Tommy Titters.
Hey up! Tommy Titters here. Look at that, I had a shave this morning. Anyway, glad to see so many ugly people here tonight. I mean, lovely people here tonight. Oh no, I was right the first time. It's my wife's birthday. She said, get me something black and lacy for my birthday. So I bought her a pair of football boots. A little bit quicker next time, a little bit quicker. Went window shopping this morning. Bought 4 windows. I said, quicker, quicker. I don't know. You can't pick your family. That's my son. That's Timmy. He's on the drum. At least his mum says he's my son. I'm not so sure myself. I can't remember that night. I went to the doctor's, I had a sore throat. I was coughing, I was sneezing, feeling really hot. He said, flu? I said, no, I drove here. That's much better, son, much better. I bought myself a hut and converted it into a shop selling yachts. The sales have gone through the roof. Little bit quicker. He'll get it by the end, don't worry. One of my mates died after completing a marathon. Oh well, at least he had a good run. There was a groan. I'm sure somebody groaned then. Did you groan? Was it you? Have you been drinking? No. It's all right. I remember when I first had my first drink, that's all. I was a bit of an idiot then too. I went to the station, no, don't laugh when you're not supposed to. It'll throw me, it really will. No, carry on laughing, that's fine. I went to the station booking hall and asked for a return ticket. He said, where to? I said, back here, you idiot. It's going so well. I've got some of that bread scented aftershave. Oh, the birds love it. Little bit, there was definitely a groan over there, and I know she's been drinking. You have though, haven't you? My wife found out I've been moving a bookmark my wife, God bless us all. No, I haven't finished the joke. Look, whose show is this? Tommy Titters, that's right. I'm Tommy Titters, pleased to meet you. My wife found out I've been moving her bookmark a few pages forward every night. She really lost the plot. It's a good job I don't pay him, that's all I can say. I just said that. Got my wife some lovely perfume for Christmas, it's called Tester. I hope she likes it. I walked into McDonald's, I told the cashier I got no money but I'd like a Big Mac. She said, with what? Oh, I said a Diet Coke and some French fries, please. Oh, you're warming up now. My wife's thrown me out because I treat the house like a hotel. Well, I hope she doesn't check the case because inside she'll find 2 bathrobes and a couple of towels. My neighbour said he liked my kung fu moves this morning. Didn't like to tell him I was just walking through the cobwebs. Some bloke knocked on the door today, I opened it, he was about 3 foot tall. I said, who are you? He said, I'm the meter man. My wife is annoyed with me for losing an audio book. Probably never hear the end of that. I confused the librarian earlier today. I asked her if she had any books on shelves. Perhaps I should just do that. Oh, you didn't do it then? I'm really proud of my vegetable patch. I haven't wanted a vegetable for weeks now. I used to run a dating agency for chickens. Oh, that was a real struggle trying to make hens meet. Oh, are you getting this laughter? Are you getting it? For the DVD? Do you know, people come up to me and they say, when are we going to get a DVD at the O2? Here it is. But the O2, it's not like they describe it on telly, is it? It's a little bit smaller than I thought. Anyway, I got a new job helping a one-armed assistant. No, I'm the assistant. I got a job helping a one-armed typist whenever she needed to type capital letters. It was shift work. I don't even know why I put that joke in, to be fair. It wasn't funny. And you didn't bang your drum. Bloody useless. A friend of mine phoned me up. He said, Tommy, I've got a unicorn. So I went round his house and he stood there holding a trumpet. I said, that's not a unicorn. He said, I know, it's a unique horn. When I was a lumberjack, I was always putting on a different shirt after every tree. Always chopping and changing, that was me. No, don't make me laugh. Once I laugh, that's it. That'll be over. Perhaps I should laugh. I said to this bloke, I've been doing Star Trek impressions in the north of France. He said, Dunkirk? I said, yes. A bloke said to me, do you ever think about the past and present? I said, now and then. My wife keeps buying out to date fish. Cheapskate. I'm going to get some. You know, Tommy, oh, I'm not allowed to move that because it's, you know, on there. I'm just walking over here now. Camera, over here. Do you like me flares? Nice, isn't it? It's me beer. I like beer. That's what I do. I drink about 10 pints an hour. It's nice. Anyway. But can you see me behind this, by the way? Can you see me? Is it in the way? I can move it. No, okay. I started a business selling hot cakes. They've sold reasonably well. There's a documentary on the Pointer Sisters tonight. I'm so excited. You know, sometimes, you know, he sits there with his bling on. God. Weighing an elephant is just like weighing a human, but on a much bigger scale. I'll be doing my Christmas shopping in Iceland this year. My nice niece, she says she wants lots of frozen stuff. Oh yes. I went out on a date with a dentist. It went so well she doesn't want to see me again for 6 months. My wife said, I bet you can't go a whole day without telling a period joke. I said, you're on. I saw a sign on the shop door that said, guide dogs welcome. I went in and I was greeted by a Labrador who thanked me for shopping and took me coat. I went for a job on the History Channel. I'll start last Monday. You're slacking again. You really, you know, getting on my nerves, you are. You saying his son? Not so sure. My wife's like Heather Mills. She only ever buys half the shoes she wears. I went swimming. I had a wee in the deep end. The lifeguard blew his whistle so loud, I nearly fell in. I had my annual checkup today, and the doctor said, don't eat anything fatty. I said, shut up, Baldy. I was recently asked if I did jokes about elephants. I said, not on your Nelly. I've started eating all my meals while standing on one leg. It's all part of my well-balanced diet. Oh yes. Boom. Oh, you did it. I got one of those anti-bullying wristbands today. I nicked it off a ginger kid with glasses. If I had £1 for every time somebody told me that I don't understand common sayings, then I'd have quite a few stone by now. Whilst I was peeing in the flower bed, I had a feeling that I'd done this before in a past life. It was like sort of a wee incarnation sensation. I dreamt I was at a Temptations concert last night, but it was just my imagination running away with me. I ordered some stuff the other day online, but I used my donor card rather than my debit card. It cost me an arm and a leg. Taking some inspiration from I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and I ate a cow's testicle, a pig's penis, and a sheep's eyeball last night. Or an oldie sausage roll, as some people know it. I really enjoy running over geese. Gives me goosebumps. Ha! They're going to make the film The Never-Ending Story. It starts with a man asks a woman how his day went. Her day went. I messed that up. Put this in the edit, right? They're going to remake the film The Never-Ending Story. It starts with a man asks a woman how her day went. Laugh. Joke. I downloaded a CD the other day called The Sound of the 80s. It's just full of people wheezing and moaning. That's good. My gambling problem brought the family so much closer together. We had to move into a smaller house. I picked up a squash injury today. It twisted my elbow whilst getting the lid off the umbongo. Silence. It's golden. I have this compulsion to attack nuns. Oh, I wish I could kick the habit. I just invented the world's smallest megaphone. Not much to shout about. It's good, isn't it? Bet you're glad you came, ain't it? The O2. O2 here. Hey, who thought the O2 was here? Honestly, put your hands up. Exactly. All of my gun dogs have been running away lately, so if anyone can give me some pointers. Oh, yes. I can't read that one. Hold on, I've got to lift my glasses up. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm giving my son an empty box this Christmas. I'm going to tell him it's an Action Man deserter. I'm going to the RNLI Christmas dinner again this year. I went last year. It was really dull. But this year... No, but this year, they're going to push the boat out. See, you did it again. You ruined it. That was my best joke and you ruined it. It wasn't really my best joke, in case you're worrying. Ruined it. Absolutely ruined. Look at his face. Picture of innocence, ain't it? Don't be fooled. I was rolling a cigarette on the way home from pub last night when I thought to myself, it must be quicker to pick it up. I've always wanted to swim with dolphins, but they keep dying every time I take them on the bus. Fell asleep on the plane. You didn't even do one then. Didn't do. No point now. You know, we got to tell them when the joke ends in case they don't get it. We've rehearsed so much. Absolutely unbelievable. I gave him a hard stare. I fell asleep on the plane earlier. Nearly cut my fingers off. Me and you are going to fall out. I can't read that one either. Hold on a minute. Oh yeah, no, that's rubbish, that one. Oh, I'll do that one. I used to be a superb scarecrow impersonator. In fact, I was outstanding in my field. It's not my fault that I can't read these, by the way. I'm nearly 90. I am. I've been around for ages. People say to me, where are you from? I say, I'm from the 70s. Anyway, my friend is totally obsessed with completing his Beatles CD collection. He needs help. That's it. You got it that time. Got it. Can't read that either. It's that red pen. Who used the red pen? Was that you as well? Doesn't say much, does he? Oh yeah. The best way to get yourself weighed, to get your true weight, is to stand on the scales naked. Which is why I'm no longer allowed in boots. I bought my wife one of those coats made from hamster fur. It looks great, but it took me 4 hours to get her off the Ferris wheel at Blackpool. I'm having Christmas dinner at my hairdresser's this year. Roast turkey and all the trimmings. My house got broken into last night. They took me dictionary and my Scrabble board. I'm lost for words. I've just caught the wife reading all the words in the dictionary beginning with the letter S. I think she's up to something. I delivered a parcel to the surgery of the doctors yesterday. It was just what the doctor ordered. Missed that one up too. Never mind. I can't read that. It's the top ones. Who wrote them? Perhaps I should just leave them off. No. Oh, I sent the wife a get better soon card. She's not sick, it's just there's lots of room for improvement. I had a carpenter's theme party last night. My mate phoned me up and said, am I too late? I said, no, we've only just begun. They're laughing at the back. You filming him laughing? Nice. Got to get it on DVD. People want to buy this DVD, fools. My ex-Korean girlfriend once cooked me a pie made from scratch. I was gutted. I love that dog. My missus just found out I replaced our bed with a trampoline. She hit the roof. My dad used to encourage me to save my pocket money in a box under the stairs. I was 14 before I realised it was the gas meter. I had 40 winks on the trains. No, don't like that one. Turn the page over, don't like that one. It's not worth it, that one. Cut that out. Do that. Chop it. Nice. I've just got out of hospital. I was so lonely. We were only allowed visitors between 2 and 5. I don't know anyone that young. He's still laughing. You get him? He's good. I like him. Come near at the front. Go near. Where's the microphone? Go near the microphone. He's laughing. I like him. Are you laughing? Down here. Not really. I had a friend who often changed their sound of the morning alarm. Oh, I wonder what he's getting up to now. I had an ex-girlfriend who just couldn't stop counting. Oh, I wonder what she's up to now. I always hate those Russian dolls. They're so full of themselves. My wife gave me a Where's Wally book for my birthday. I opened it and just found a mirror. Strange, that one. I used to be obsessed with the rock group Free, but I'm all right now. I failed my Wasp collection exam. I got a B. I got a Bonnie Tyler sat-nav, but it's useless. Keeps telling me to turn around, and every now and then it falls apart. Speaking of sat-navs, don't buy one of those Fleetwood Mac sat-navs. I put in a route and it says, just go your own way. I bought the mother-in-law a chair for Christmas. Still waiting for her to plug it in. Went to the doctors because I was depressed over finishing crosswords too quickly. He told me not to get too down. I think I might have bird flu. I'm not sneezing or have any aches and pains, but I do feel a bit peckish. I just crossed a crocodile and a homing pigeon. I just crossbred one as well. That would make more sense, wouldn't it? Not yet, Timmy. Not yet. I messed it up. I just crossbred a crocodile and a homing pigeon. I expect that to come back to bite me. It wasn't worth it, really. Now, do you know the name of the owner of the Toya Wilcox local Chinese takeaway? Do you? Toya Wilcox, Chinese takeaway. The owner. It's a Mr. Wee. Oh, thank you. I used to work in a tyre factory, but I just couldn't take the pressure. It's going well, isn't it, Tommy? Timmy, who are you? Who are you, anyway? Timmy, that's right. I threw a ball for my dog. Extravagant, I know, but he was 21. I went to the library earlier today and asked if they had any books on coincidences. The librarian said, as a matter of fact, this one's just arrived. My mate just rang me in tears. His wife's left him taking his Bob Marley CDs and his satellite dish. Oh, poor fella. No woman, no sky. Laugh a bit louder next time. I know you're trying, you know. My neighbour knocked at my door at 2:30 this morning. Can you believe that? 2:30. Luckily for him, I was still up playing my drums. I spent £40 on eBay last week for a penis enlarger. I opened it and somebody sent me a magnifying glass. I used to be in a band called the Symbolics, but after Sim left, we weren't so good. Oh, I'm going to have some more beer. Bear with. You like me flares? I like me flares. They're good. It's all silent. It's all silent. Pardon me. Don't put that. No, put that in. Where's he gone? He's hiding. I went to the corner shop earlier. I bought 4 corners. I bought some HP sauce the other day. It's going to cost me 6p a month for the next 2 years. My friend has got an excellent nose for wine. It's shaped like a corkscrew. It's cold and grey outside. What shall we do? I said to the wife this morning. It's my mother. Let her in. She came the reply. What's that say? Oh, yes. No, that's not very good either. No, cut that out as well. Remember this. I hope you're remembering all the bits to cut out. Yeah. Only these people will know the true show and realise how great it was. DVD's going to be, DVD's going to be, Anyway, I just had a call to tell me I won't be needed at the local bingo hall anymore. Well, to be fair, I was just making up the numbers. I've got a house full of chairs. Every time I go to the doctor's, he tells me to take a seat. They just found out the guy who stole my diary has died. My thoughts are with his family. My wife keeps leaving magazines lying around the house with all the jewellery ads circled. I get the hint. Oh yeah, I'm going to buy her a new magazine rack for her birthday. Silence. I love it. The office where I work is banned pens. I suppose I'll have to leave my pig at home now. My wife thinks she's a Terry's chocolate orange. I think I'm going to have her sectioned. I went to see the worst faith healer ever last night. He was so bad. A bloke in a wheelchair got up and walked out. I've just been shopping for some lighter fluids. Fluid I had was far too heavy. Just bought some of that coconut shampoo. I don't know why. I've not even got a coconut. Here's one for you, Luke. I swallowed some Scrabble tiles earlier. Going for a poo could spell trouble. Especially for you. So I know you like the toilet. My neighbour has what? A very bad case of what? Oh, that's right. That's quite funny. I'm going to tell this one. My neighbour has a really bad case of Tourette's. I found this out when I was playing my trumpet at 3 o'clock this morning. I've got a horse called Prince. He's got purple reins. I walked into the car showroom today and the man said, "What are you looking for?" I said, because I can't afford to buy one, to be honest. I've got a new deodorant today. The instruction says remove cap and push up bottom. Well, I can barely walk, but when I fart, the room smells awesome. I had a Boy Scout knock at the door today. He said, "Have you got any odd jobs that need doing?" So I gave him the squirrels a shave. I got banned from B&Q today. A man in an orange apron came up to me and said, "Do you want any decking?" "No, that doesn't work if you say that." Oh, I got banned from B&Q today. A man in an orange apron came up to me and said, "Do you want decking?" Luckily I got the first punch in. It really wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it, Timmy. Was it? Wasn't worth it at all. My wife is taking me out shopping tomorrow. She said I need some new clothes as I look too middle-aged. I'm gutted. I love my suit of armour. I just saw my gullible mate a cordless screwdriver. Or a screwdriver as you and me call it. I'm the kind of guy who doesn't go down without a fight. Probably why they don't let me near elevators anymore. My wife told me to pack my bags, so I put all my bags into a suitcase. The other day, this is a sexy one, this one. The other day, my wife asked me how many women I'd slept with. And I said, "Only you, my sweet." Then I said, "All the others kept me awake during the night." Oh yeah. My mate used to brag whenever he beat me to recognising the intros to a 90s song. But then I beat him to a pulp. That's a fan for the 90s people there. Just opened a can of evaporated milk. It was full. What's all that about? Evaporated milk, full. I work for who? Oh yeah, I work for the Samaritans. I tried to call in sick the other morning, but they talked me out of it. This lady came upstairs. No, this lady said, come upstairs and make mad passionate love to me. Well, it was good for me, but I think the other people on the bus are a bit shocked. My mate's been hanging out at the gym. I told him he should get some bigger shorts. I keep slipping traditional girls' names into my sentences, which some people find quite funny. See, they find it quite funny. Traditional girls' name, Fanny. They don't get that one. Do you get that one? No, didn't think so, somehow. My Chinese neighbour told me he's opened a crow shop. I said, you mean a clothes shop? He said, no, a crow's shop. Come in and have a look. That's a good one, that. She groaned down there. Well, the rest laughed. Make sure you get the ones that laugh, not groan. It's important, that. Been trying to conquer my addiction to Viagra, but every day it gets so hard. I asked the fortune teller if I was going to prison in the future. She said no. So I robbed her. I can't read that one. Oh yeah, it's sad. This is a sad joke, this one. My niece said to me, no, what did she say? I can't read that. My niece said to me, what's that say? Can you read that? Can you read it? I can't. Oh! My niece said to me, this is my new pet rabbit, Thumper. So I did, and now I can't stop the hysterical wench from screaming. That was worth it in the end, wasn't it, eh? I just replaced the water in my fish tank with lilt. It looks totally tropical now. My friend Bobo the clown has been very depressed lately. So I told him, don't do anything silly. He's a clown, you see, doing things silly. Anyway, not very good, this audience, are they? They're much better up north, don't you think, Timmy? Aye, and back in the 70s as well. Do you remember the 70s? No, didn't think so. My doctor diagnosed me as being extremely gullible. Luckily, he sold me some magic beans for £500 to clear it up. I can't read that either. God. Oh. Do you think that one's worth it? Harley, do you think that's worth it? Do you understand that joke?
Not really, but...
Let's see if these understand it. I remember going to see a concert by the Spanish Chesney Hawks. He was definitely the one and only. Oh, they laughed, see? They laughed, Harley. It's good, isn't it? See? Different ages, you see? Different people. A friend of mine opened a strip club called the G-Spot. It closed after a week because most men couldn't find it. My wife said, can you get something for the pancakes? She wasn't happy when I come home with a push-up bra. You haven't listened to a word I've said, have you? That always seems like a strange way to start a conversation with my wife. I've got a lighter with a pink flame. I use it to light campfires. It's going well, Timmy, it's going well. It's going well. You're laughing at the back there, I can't see. Nodding his head. Can you just move that page slightly so I can read that top of that joke? Well done. Hey, you good, you? Am I paying you? No good, even better. What a good job you're doing. Well, if you're getting paid, it wouldn't have been so good. What does that say? I still can't. Oh, yeah. I fell asleep in the chair last night. When I woke up, I had a tea bag in my mouth. I hate being taken for a mug. I always put a clean pair of socks on every morning. Mind you, by the end of the week, I can't get my shoes on. Nice, I like it, Timmy, I like it. I told my wife she draws her eyebrows on too high on her eyes. She looks a bit surprised. My wife was furious with me last night. I put a stick in a non-stick pan. I can't read that one either. I really can't. Is it worth it? Oh. Did she? I'm sad about that. Oh. Funny that, my wife said she's leaving me too. Because of my constant lying. Personally, I think she's found out about my affair with Cheryl Cole. I went to the doctors with hearing problems. He said, can you describe your symptoms? I said, Homer's a fat bloke and Madge has got blue hair. I got a birthday card and a Yorkshire pudding fell out. It was from Aunt Bessie. I got another one and a load of rice fell out. That was from Uncle Ben. Oh dear. Don't know what that says either. Do you think? Oh. Yeah. That's quite a good one, that. Should we tell that one? Yeah, alright. Told my wife her trousers need taking in. She looked at me and smiled and said, do you think I've lost weight? And I said, no, it's just started raining and they're out on the line. I was going to commit suicide by jumping off a cliff, but when I looked down, it was a nudist beach, so I just tossed myself off. I went to the Q Awards last night. It took me 3 hours to get in. I turned into a cat earlier. Don't ask me how. She's groaning again. Oh, dear me. Come on, you're supposed to laugh, not groan. I had an accident the other day and I drove into the back of another car. The bloke got out, he was so small, and I could see he was obviously upset. And he came up to me and said, I'm not happy. And I said, well, which one are you then? I won my first cage fight last week. That budgie didn't know what hit him. Can't read that one either. Oh, that's rubbish, that one. Oh yeah. This is fascinating, this one. Earlier today, I read that alligators can grow up to 15 feet. I've only ever seen one with 4. Oh, my wife noticed me on the bathroom scales earlier, sucking in my stomach. She said, that won't help. I said, it does, I can see the numbers now. My wife lights up every room she goes into. She's an arsonist. We're getting there, Timmy. We're getting there. You enjoying yourself? No, are they? Got something in common. A bloke knocked on my door earlier and he said, I got a parcel for your neighbour. I said, well, you got the wrong house then. I was out collecting money for a sponsored walk last night, but I collected so much, I got the bus. Oh dear. Why are we doing this? Remind me why we're doing it. DVD, that's right. Yes. I told my wife to stay in and polish my medieval battle reenactment uniform whilst I go to the pub. Well, she did want a knight in shining armour. A knight in shining armour! Polishing my battle reenactment uniform. Knight, she's given up, she has. Oh dear. I asked the wife what women really want and she said, attentive lovers. Or maybe it was attentive lovers, I wasn't really listening to be honest. The wife says she's getting fed up of me jumping to stupid conclusions, which is probably why she's leaving me and running off with the milkman. Are we near the end yet? That's good news then, isn't it? Not near the end at all. I said to the doctor, can you give me something for my liver? He gave me a pound of onions. I've just been on a diabetes awareness website. It asked me if I accepted cookies. Do you think that's a trick question? My friend Walter Wall has just opened a carpet shop, but he can't think of a name for it. Oh. I remember when I was on that old quiz show, Mr. and Mrs. What's your favourite flower? No, Mr. and Mrs. What's your wife's favourite flower? I said, that's easy, self-raising. As a child, my mum told me I could be anyone I wanted to be. Turns out that's called identity theft. When I was younger, I was going to become a professional ice skater. But then I got cold feet. Come on. Am I paying you? Remind me. Good. Won't have to take anything off then. I stopped at the petrol station to pump up the air in my tyres and I noticed the price was 50p. Oh well, that's inflation for you. The wife thinks it's cruel we've started testing our new products on rabbits. She's got a point, I suppose. I work in a hammer factory. My mate told me onions were the only food that can make you cry. So I threw a coconut and hit him in the face and proved him wrong. My wife and I spent this morning laughing and joking and putting all the clocks back a few hours. Oh, it's just like old times. I called the Titters helpline today, but the phone just kept ringing. What's all that about? When I was a kid, I always thought that earwigs were scary bugs that came out of your ears. So you can imagine my fear when I heard about cockroaches. I've been expelled from mime class. Must have been something I said. He got it. He was the only one that got it, the one at the back there. You're clever, you are, you're clever. I'm sorry for abusing you at the beginning and saying you're drunk. I'm the drunk. Maybe. Anyway, my missus is leaving me because she says I'm too arrogant. I told her to shut the door on the way back in. My wife accused me of being a transvestite, so I packed her things and left. All my friends hate phrases, even Stephen. It's a grown face, but she didn't grow. Oh dear. The missus and I have both made a list of 5 people that we're allowed to sleep with if ever we got the opportunity. She picked Johnny Depp, Hugh Jackman, Jeremy Renner, Kiefer Sutherland, and Paul Hollywood. I've gone for her sister, her cousin, her best mate, our next door neighbour, and the fit bird from the co-op. My wife came home with vibrators shouting, "Oh, I don't need you anymore." That's not the joke. Ruined it. Ruined it. Try again, Timmy. Wait, I'll cue you in, alright? I'll do that. Okay. My wife came home with the vibrators, waving it in the air, saying, "I don't need you anymore." Guess who had to put the batteries in? Nice. My wife and I are having a competition to see who can steal the most dog-related items from our local pet shop. I've just taken the lead. Just managed to burn 2,000 calories in 30 minutes. Pizza's ruined though. I failed my audition as Romeo through a misunderstanding of the stage direction. My copy of the script said, "Enter Juliet from the rear." The wife told me to go out and get her something to make her look nice. So I came back with a litre of vodka and some Stella. A guy just knocked on my door and asked me who my energy supplier was. Apparently Red Bull wasn't the right answer that he was looking for. Yeah, it did deserve a lame bang, that one. You got that right, Timmy. I'll give you that. 1 to you. Well done. I woke up this morning dressed in a green wig and a red nose. I must have slept funny. A friend of mine recently showed me the plans he's working on for an invisible aeroplane. To be honest, I can't see it taking off. I spent some time at the wife's grave earlier. Bless her. She still thinks I'm digging a pond. I said, give him some time and it'll sink in. That's right, yes. My mate just lost both hands in a horrible accident. I can't even begin to imagine how he feels. My dog used to chase people on a bike a lot. It was so bad, I had to take away his bike. My mate got shot by a sniper while scoring at rugby. Well, at least he died trying. Only sports fans to get that one. Do you get that one, Timmy? Nope, didn't think so. My dad's advice some years ago, he said, if you get into a fight in the pub, put a snooker ball in your sock. That's the worst advice ever. Could hardly walk. I've applied for a job at the Echo. I'm just waiting to hear back from them. The Echo, hear back. Well, you have to... She's kind of putting me off, to be fair. You know, you got this lot over here laughing. You got him at the back, he's having a right time, he is. And you got you. Sorry, we're keeping you awake. Are we? I don't know. This one's for you, this one. My doctor told me I should start killing people. Well, not exactly in those words. He said I should reduce the stress in my life. It's for you, that one. Only joking. Or am I? Who knows? I asked the librarian if they had any books on paranoia. She whispered, "They're behind you." Paranoia. Surely that should read, "Did you write that?" You, on the floor. Pal, did you write that? No. Good, because I would have kicked your ass. Because that should say paranoid, not paranoia. I'll tell that joke again, right? But I'll put the right word in this time, and you'll laugh, right? I asked the librarian if they had any books on paranoia. No, I can't do it. I saw a bloke on a tractor earlier. He was driving and shouting, "It's the end of the world is nigh." I think it was Farmageddon. My doctor wrote me a prescription for daily sex, but my wife insists it says dyslexia. What do you call a fat psychic? A fortune teller. My window cleaner was banging on my window, shouting and swearing. I thought to myself, he's lost his rag. My friend asked me to be the usher at his wedding. I said, I'll try and learn a couple of songs, but I can't promise I can do those dance moves, man. See, usher at the wedding. Oh. My blonde next door neighbour has just asked me if I know anything about the missing items of washing from her line. Well, I nearly pooed her pants. Last night, me and the wife watched 3 DVDs back to back. Luckily, I was the one facing the telly. After exercise, I always eat pizza. Oh, just kidding. I don't exercise. My wife told me I was 1 in a million. When I looked through her text messages, I have to admit, she was right. I haven't spoken to my wife for 18 months. Well, I don't like to interrupt her. It's going well, isn't it? It's going well here at the O2. I tried to sign up to a website the other day. I put my password as beef stew, but it said your password wasn't strong enough. I've got no problems with genetically modified food, me. I just had a lovely leg of salmon. Laughing now. Oh, yes. Turned her, she's laughing. I was watching porn last night when my mum walked in. Not the best way to find out what she does for a living, I'll tell you. I went for an interview at a blacksmith's. The blacksmith said, "Are you any good at shoeing horses?" I said, "No, but I once told a donkey to F off." Last night in bed, my wife said, "We should try some role reversal." So I said, "I've got a headache." I bought a vacuum cleaner 6 months ago, and so far all it's done is gathered dust. I'll tell you what I love doing more than anything else. Trying to pack myself into a small suitcase. I can hardly contain myself. I met my missus at an arthritis support convention. You know, when people just click. My sister asked if I wanted to wind a new baby. I thought that's a bit harsh, so I just gave him a dead leg. I just got my wife a new bag and belt for her birthday. She'll be made up. Hoover's as good as new now. My doctor, not my doctor, I don't even have a doctor. My doctor has told me I'm paranoid. I wonder who else he's told. It's going well so far, isn't it? Hey, you enjoying yourself? You with a beard. What about you? You enjoying it? Yeah. Nods work really well. You got the camera on, it's nod. Can you nod for the camera? Make sure it's a nod. Well done. Well done. Oh, what does that say? Oh, yes. My wife and I met for an agency for dolphin impersonators. Oh. Can't even read that bit. Oh. You know that moment you meet, you just click. That's rubbish, that was. Anyway, what does that say? Oh, yeah, my mate Tommy drowned last week. He did? Aye. At his funeral, we put a life jacket on his coffin. It's what he would have wanted. What does that say? Oh, yeah, it's the mother-in-law. She's been admitted to hospital for shoving an attachment up her bum from a Hoover. Doctor says she's picking up nicely. I bought the wife a pug dog. Despite the squash nose, bulging eyes, rows of fat and being ugly, the dog seems to like it. My wife said, "Why do you talk about my weight behind my back?" I said, "Well, by the time I walk around the front, I forgot what I'm going to say." I've developed a taste for fabric conditioner. My doctor says it's just comfort eating. I went to bed last night thinking I was, what was I saying? Oh yeah, thinking I was Peter Noon from Herman and Hermits. Woke up this morning feeling fine. That's for the older people. Oh yeah, you got it. He's having a good time, him. Why don't you be like him? He's having a good time. He is. Aye. My wife accused me of being unromantic. So I thought I'd get us book us a castle to get married in. So I did. We had hours of fun bouncing around in that. Aye. What does that say? Close your eyes. I know. Oh, yeah. This is a good bit of advice, this one. If you close your eyes, right, and rub a kiwi fruit in one hand and a testicle in the other, you can't tell the difference. It also gets you banned from Asda's. My wife said, "I wish I had bigger breasts." I said, "Try rubbing toilet paper between them." She said, "Do you think that'll work?" I said, "Well, it's worked on your ass." I joined a club for Tourette sufferers. It took me 4 hours to get sworn in. I asked the ice cream man for an ice cream. He said, "Hundreds and thousands." I said, "No, just the one, idiots." Oh dear. What does that say? I can't read them. Who wrote them? Was it you? Are you sure? You're not sure? Who wrote them? Wasn't me. I can read my writing. I'm ready then. Oh yeah, I'm not really a fan of jokes that use smutty innuendos. Although I do like to try and slip one in every now and again. My wife got confused and went to see a tree surgeon rather than a plastic surgeon. Mind you, she does have a very nice bush now. The woman next to me on the roller coaster wouldn't stop screaming. It's like she'd never seen a penis before. It's a good one, that, isn't it? Like that one. Did you know that one? You didn't grow on that one, did you? No. Aye. Oh, I can't read that either. This is terrible, isn't it? So unprofessional. It's a good job I'm drunk. Are you drunk? I'm drunk. Aye. I went to the doctors and I said, "Doctor, I'm always thinking I'm a supermarket." He said, "How long you been feeling like this?" I said, "Ever since I was little." Little, you see, it's a supermarket. Always feeling like a supermarket. Aye. My mate just started dating somebody called Peg. He met her online. I'm so unlucky, I went to the Open University and it was shut. I went to the Open University and it was shut. Ex-girlfriends are crazy like a box of chocolates. They kill your dog. I saw the wife at the bank today. Not good news. I thought she would have washed further down the river by now. My son said, "Dad, I've got a part in the school play. I'm playing a man who's been married for 25 years. I said, "Don't worry, son, maybe you'll get a speaking part next time." Oh dear. My mate has been thrown out of a nudist camp. Aye, he didn't jump high enough during leapfrog. Getting near the end now, isn't we, eh? Oh yes. Are we? Please tell me we are. Please. One more. He's my autocue, he is. He's good, isn't he? My wife told me to prepare our ginger son for his first day at school. So I beat him up and nicked his dinner money. I've just been given 2 weeks to live. Aye, my wife's going away for a fortnight. My wife said to me, "Will you still love me when I'm ugly and fat?" Turns out, yes I do, was the wrong answer. I was laying in bed with a wife and she said, "Make me scream with one finger." So I poked her in the eye. They like that one a lot. Have you got that one? Have you got that one up there? Here at the back, I think there's a little pool of water near his feet there. Aye, means he's billed himself. Aye, not sure. What was that one say? What's the first words there?
Cold.
Cold what?
Call the wife.
Do you? You call my wife? Oh yeah. You call the wife beautiful 1,000 times and she won't take a blind bit of notice. Call her fat once and she'll never forget. And you know why? Elephants never forget. I was at the cash machine and some blind bloke asked me if I could check his balance. So I pushed him over. I bought some condoms earlier today and the girl said, would you like a bag? I said, no, it's all right, she's not that ugly. Why can't Stevie Wonder see his friends? Because he's married, that's why. What's that one say? I had what? Oh, did you? I had that too. I had bubble and squeak for my tea last night. Well, the kids didn't really care about them rabbits anyway. Last page, we're near the end, people. You enjoyed yourself. I was going to do a little song on the piano, but they locked it. It's a bit of a shame. Never mind. People tell me that my grammar stinks. Well, what do they expect? She's 89. Oh, yes. My wife said to me, can you get some of that spray to make the curtains smell a bit fresher? So I bought her some Femme Fresh. I'm laughing at that one. I can't believe I didn't go to the gym today. That's 7 years in a row now. My pet mouse, Elvis, had died. He was caught in a trap. Oh, yes. There's another groan there. I can't read that either. Oh, yeah. I was on the bus earlier, and I thought I was on The Voice. I farted and 4 people turned round. I saw my mother-in-law getting beaten up by 5 youths earlier. The wife says, aren't you going to help? I said, no, I think 5's enough. The school phoned and said, my son's been lying. I said, tell him he's really good, I haven't got a son. I bought my wife, what does that say? I bought my wife what? Oh, a fridge! Bought my wife a fridge for Christmas. Oh, you should have seen her face light up when she opened it. Oh, getting near the end now, don't worry. I can't read what that says though. What does that say? That's a good joke, I'm going to tell that one. I checked into my hotel room and I said to the receptionist, is the porn on my TV disabled? He said, no, it's normal like everybody else's. Don't be such a pervert. I'm Tommy Titters. I'm here all week. Thank you very much. Oh, you've been great. You have been great. Apart from you, I'm not so sure about you. But thank you for coming. No, it's great. Hope you can look at the DVD. You can have a DVD for coming. You're doing great. I've been Tommy Titters. He's been doing all right, and he's been doing all right too. That one grows. Bye-bye.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile. What's the use of crying?
you'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's right, Tommy Titters, guaranteed to put a smile on your face. I'm here all week. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
Find that life's worthwhile.
If you just smile. I'm here all week.